I'm tired. What's up, everybody? Episode 217 of What's Up, Flobo. That's the show we sit and talk about what's going on in my life. And really, the only reason why I still do the show is my mom asks for it. Right? How's everyone doing? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for making this the longest running, I guess, or longest as far as number of episodes show that I've ever done. 217 episodes. It's rocking and rolling. And as always, there's many ways that you can support the show. Thank you so much to Craig Robinson and James Lott Jr., who supported the show by buying me a coffee. buymeacoffee.com/FloboBoys. A little bit of a tip jar if you like the content that I'm putting out. T-shirts and designs. Got one for Draped in Gold available now at the Flobito shop, flobito.threadless.com. And of course, if you want to unlock bonus content, more videos, more blogs, more photo galleries, learn more at patreon.com/Flobo Voice. They call it the Boisterous Crew because everyone, as much as I don't like puns, everyone seems to love them. And it helps you remember things. So patreon.com/Flobo Voice. So here's the deal. I don't believe in astronomy or astrology. Well, astrology. I believe in astronomy because look, hey, I see a star. But astrology, I know two things to be true. One, that I am a Cancerian, I guess. And two, Geminis freak me out. I've never been not confused by a Gemini in my life. But other than that, I just kind of go, eh. So when the last week I realized something was off, I actually checked out if Mercury was in retrograde. And it turns out, one, it isn't. It's going to retrograde on May 10th, so next week, I guess. And two, something else must be going on. And it wasn't just me. A lot of my creative friends at different times have had their own episodes of calamity and catastrophe going, what is going on? Everyone just seems a bit tired. Everyone kind of wants a day, a week off. I don't know what's happening. For me, I had two breaking points, and I don't say breaking points. It sounds like I was like I went outside like streetcar called Desire. I was like Stella breaking points. But this past weekend, I had a wedding. DJ Flobito was in the house, and I left some gear behind, and that is not like me because I remember starting this DJ business and how much everything costs up front. I triple and quadruple check before I leave an event, and I lost like some really important gear. That's totally something if I wasn't focused or paying attention that would happen. And also some other grants I had applied for as a creative did not go through. And when 4 or 5 people tell you no, we won't give you any kind of money, or no, we won't be able to invest in your content plan, you go, am I doing this right? So those are my two big breakdowns. But it wasn't just me. I feel other creatives are just going through the funk this week. Is it the changing of the weather? Are we just exhausted with people? Do we all need vacations? Time will tell. And speaking of, this weekend, I'm heading to Florida to hopefully do some content on location for the brand, for the channel. Draped in Gold and Commander's Log will be on location. Draped in Gold, I wanted to skip the week, but I said, well, we skipped WrestleMania week. We tried it out in Alaska. We have a mobile strategy. Why not? Commander's Log, our Star Trek recap show, is having its first episode of the hotly anticipated Strange New World, so I couldn't miss that. So that's going to be on a couple days. And also, I'm also there to check out Formula One live for the first time at the first ever Miami Grand Prix. And I was totally treating this as a 100% work trip, just to get more stuff, to gather more stuff, to take more content, to network if need be. But I'm willing now to take a 1 or 2 day of R&R, which I know sounds like a great sacrifice. I am going to Miami and I plan to rest a day, but I don't mean it like that. I mean it for people like us. And I don't necessarily mean creatives, because we're all creatives on some level, but content creators specifically, or even people who work a 9 to 5 that takes time to consume content. I am not sure how you're feeling, but take some time and invest in yourself. I'm not a spa person. I don't want to pay people to touch me. If I do a spa, I'm usually the person that jumps in the hot tub and goes for a couple hours. But if you have some time in the means, go ahead and do it. Because if my small non-scientific sample size is feeling the crunch from something, then my heart goes out to you if you are. And if you listen to this, you're going, I don't know what you're talking about, Flobito. I am good. I'm 125,000%. I am doing aces. A1. Disregard my notice. Still, self-care is important, but disregard my notice. Maybe you can self-care by taking a walk in the park or something like that. But for us, who need a little more, maybe a pool day or a favorite beverage or a book that you're planning on reading but didn't want to, now would be the time because all of us are tired. We're tired. I'm still bummed out about that. Now, for the record, I got my gear back, the ones I left behind at that wedding. Thankfully, hopefully, I didn't have to go out and scream to the heavens and ask for a recoup of my investment via insurance or anything. But I got it back, and I'm happy I did. But I was more than fortunate because you might not even know what half my gear does, but you see components, electronics, you go cha-ching, that could have been easily gone. So I took that as a sign that for me, I got to focus on what's important and really focus on the positivity, or at least the neutral stuff. Forget the negative stuff. That is all it does is bring you down. And I've moved on. I'm trying to move on from the negative aspects in my life right now. Just focus on the positives. So I hope you guys are doing the same thing too. Are you burnt out? Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe in Mercury being a retrograde? Let me know. Do you believe in astrology? Let me know in that comments below. In the meantime, I am going to try to eat as healthy as I can today because I know when I go on vacation mode and self-care mode, I usually equate to burgers and donuts. Now, I know people say that's a really bad relationship to have in food, to give yourself treats and to put yourself through hardship when you're on a diet, but to hell with them. This week is about me. All right. You guys be good to each other. Call your mom if you can, and I'll see you next week. Yeah, please support the show, support the homely if you can. Many ways to do that. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You make this a possibility. This is really the reason why I wanted to make this a working trip originally, so I can really give back to those who invest in the Flobito brand, because you make all of this. Talking about the StreamYard app, the microphone, this is not without your support. So thank you. Call your mother, be nice to each other, and I'll see you.